Hello viewers, welcome to NIOS Studio. I am Dr. Pushpa Binder, Associate Professor in Physics. In part 6 of electric current, we will be discussing electromotive force. The learning objective will be able to understand what is electromotive force and what are primary and secondary cells. If you connect a battery and you connect a high resistance voltmeter across it so that there is no current flowing in the circuit. If the resistance of the voltmeter is high, which generally it is high, it will not be able to draw any current and therefore there will be no flow of the current internally also through the battery. So, this type of configuration is called open circuit, in which no current is drawn from the battery. In such a case, the voltage measured by the voltmeter will be equal to the electromotive force of the battery, EMF of the battery. In contrast, if you talk about a closed circuit, what is a closed circuit? Where you connect a circuit outside so that when you close the keys, there will be a flow of the current throughout the circuit as well as inside the battery too. Now, each battery has a small internal resistance which we can call as small r, and if there is a flow of current through the battery, there will be a small potential drop across that, and that is called I into small r. So, in a closed circuit, the potential difference measured by the voltmeter is E minus IR. You can write the same thing as E is equal to V plus IR, where R is the internal resistance of the cell. The voltage measured by the voltmeter in closed circuit is different from the EMF of the battery. This electromotive force of the battery depends on what is the electrolyte used in making the battery, what is the material of the electrodes, and what is the temperature of the cell. However, it does not depend on what is the area of electrodes and what is the distance between the electrodes. What it basically means is that if you make a battery of larger size, still voltage given by the battery will be same. Now, because you need to use batteries or cells in electrical circuits, so you have to design them properly depending on the application of the battery. So, the most popular type of battery or cell is chemical cell. These chemical cells are of two types, primary cell and secondary cell. What are primary cells? Primary cells involve direct conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. You can't use them again, and the examples of primary cells are dry cells, Daniell cells, voltaic cells. Secondary cells, they are different. You use reversible electrical energy stored in the battery. You can use them again, and the examples of secondary cells are car and inverter batteries. We all know you can charge them again. So, what have we learnt in this section? What is electromotive force? What are the two types of chemical cells? They are primary and secondary cells. What are the characteristics of these cells and what are the examples of these cells? Thank you.